So we owe our good friend David Booth, we owe this one to him. He called us up and said, I have a friend who lives in the villages, and he is 101 years young. He stormed the beaches of Normandy. He was at the Battle of the Bulge. He liberated the concentration camp called Gardelegen. His name is Irving Locker. So about 5 months ago, we got to sit down with Irving and his beautiful bride, Bernice. They've been married 77 years, everybody. Yes, sir.
I still lecture to everybody here, everybody around the United States about the war. But I want to add a little humor. I went in on D-Day, went through the Battle of the Bulge, right into Berlin. Right into Berlin, and I didn't get wounded. And you know why? I stood behind a guy like this. I wanted a little humor to that point, and believe me when I said it, this is your foxhole to sleep at night. I was asleep for an hour and a half before he could get his cushion out. Everybody wanted to be little at that time. It's a wonderful thing. But I thank everybody here for letting me get up and get to meet you. And it's really a delight, and I thank God that I'm here tonight. Thank you.
So 5 months ago, we got to sit down with Irving, and we got to tell his story in song. This is what he wanted to say. And so when we do these CreatiVets rights, we always want to write the one thing that the hardest thing that the veteran has to talk about, or what is the main message you want listeners to get from your song. And Irving goes around to schools, and he has a trunk full of things that he brought home from his service, and he shows students everything from daggers and a flag that he ripped down off the wall in Berlin, and he gets to show all of this stuff to people when he lectures. And I said, so what is the one thing when people listen to your song? What is the takeaway message you want people to have? And he said, it is so important that people know that freedom is not free. That was the main thing. And so Johnny and I, along with our good friend and CreatiVets mentor, Bart Crow, we got to write this song with Irving. And at 101 years old, he became a published songwriter this year when the song came out. And available everywhere you listen to music, you can hear this song called If Freedom Was Free by Irving Locker.
17, living in the land where freedom reigns. Mama said goodbye to both of my brothers and then to me. I stepped on that ship in New York City, and by Hell's Gate it hit me. Sometimes evil does its best to take it. Heroes have to give it all to save it. If freedom was free, there wouldn't be a mountain of metal and man under Normandy. If God isn't real, then why did I feel the devil himself bringing down the journey? I never would have seen red waves in Utah Beach if freedom was free. Landmines got on fire, bodies laying on the ground. man's inhumanity to man was all around. 1,016 poor innocent souls rising with the smoke. Sometimes evil does its best to take it. Heroes have to give it all to save it. If freedom was free, then there wouldn't be a mountain of metal and man under Normandy. If God isn't real, then why did I feel the devil himself bringing hell up to Germany? I never would have seen red waves in Utah Beach if freedom was free. Too many good men lost their lives, but for the grace of God go by. If freedom was free, then there wouldn't be a mountain of metal and man under Normandy. If God isn't real, then why did I feel the devil himself bringing hell up to Germany? I never would have seen red waves in Utah Beach if freedom was free.